Mina gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up for me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This na the Hot Goose Network television. Family, Mina Gentle, the political hot goose. Today, na the 29th of September, 2022. Family, today, the hot goose, they come for the APC, Tolombo, Tolge, Pambodi, literate, then Santibukia, then they are Yampi, then they Babalao specialists, then Mamikos bombarded, then nation looters, they are, then Tiffman, them, they one day we do not want to let the country go before. And also, the country don't take a trajectory with every Sierra Leonean they like, with every Sierra Leonean they happy with, because of the efforts we President Bio don't commit. And today also, I they try for encourage every Sierra Leonean them. And they talk to serious Sierra Leoneans all over the country where they lack and the benefits from waiting they happen in the nation, and where they appreciate about the general good where President Bio do for the betterment of Salone or for the best interest of every Sierra Leonean, for let them continue, for go out there and register massively. Not only during registration, now they winning day. And also at the remote by the most corrupt and tribalistic Mayor Akisoya, the one where they all over the place, they misbehave, they make rudeness, they think say, now that one day not the job, at the remote small part in the problem where you don't get with the police, and where it don't become a person of interest when the police don't invite them, the Sierra Leone police don't invite them because of misbehavior, gross and flagrant misbehavior, we undertake, and also that one day not going to be unconnected with in thievery. You know, no say Akisoya na thief woman, you know, they're very dishonest thief woman, and then also of the plenty rudeness them, where it don't go perform in a police station and many other places. Well, down the day inside the show, which I want to let you do right now, you will watch the show from Hot Goose Network Salone Facebook page, follow the page and like the page. You will watch na SLPP NA Unity Facebook page. Also, now for like the page and follow the page. You will watch na Gentle, the political Hot Goose YouTube page. Now for also subscribe, follow, and click notification bell for all, so that whenever I come, you get, and you will listen and audio do this is a very important message in order for tay. Now for also share now other group them and to other person them, because that important information they come out now today. Family them, I want to know say Salone, we need a leader. Always where we they pray. A leader where they hold the country in a heart for good. A leader where they take the country from one point to another. A leader where they build institutions them, where go remain in that country for they give more money for the country and for they create employment and for they create satisfaction to Sierra Leoneans them. When President Kaba died, may he so rest in peace, or when he come even before he died, it puts together a lot of institutions. We get them NACIT, we get them NRA, we get them ONS, we get them local council, we get them NACSA, plenty offices them where they sit today, in that country day, where APC come in the 11 years, where they been used for thief couple and destroy now President Kaba under the SLPP government now in build the institutions that they. Just like when you get computer, we get the hardware, we get the software. Now the software of governance that one day. Now in they fear the survival or existence of a state. The institutions and the way they create jobs, where they create a revenue, meaning money for a country. So any serious government, you get for do that thing and the way you come to power, so that way you come out, you go down left, you family them. Because everybody in Sierra Leoneans now family. When I say family, I mean the Sierra Leoneans then get job and the country they get money. So we're not going to rely on international donor all the time. That one day, now the thing that they will pack about do. When APC come inside 11 years, they don't do nothing. For the only institution where they be one create when an attitude a change, not to institution because they not be able to do them. They not get the manpower, they not get the capacity for do them. They not get bookman, they will get sense for do that one day, for coordinate that one day well. At the end of the day, Richard Conte, winner, Philip Conte, winner Richard Conte, in brother, now be the manager one day, it if all the money in and his chroma, he end up now Paneba Road for a few times, then they pull up. That was the end of attitudinal and behavioral change. So APC virtually not create no institution for make salon go to get job. They don't establish no institution for bring money to the country. And that's so a nation for the any government we can the institution they are way they create when a national institution, now so government they give job to people. You know they go take post no more, you go put an at the tight institution we did. No. So anybody who want challenge me, will not tell me throughout now APC no get PRO safe. Throughout the APC the 11 years, which institution where they create, where they give job to Sierra Leoneans them right now? Which institution where they create, where they make salon government they get money from the in all day? So they fail to do that one day and they not go able to do them, and we don't need them now with governance system. We don't need them for come around with chair in our country. When President talk Anubio come, it creates institutions then. Right now we get disaster management, emergency disaster management agency. It don't create that institution in it. Now, thousands of Sierra Leoneans they don't get employment through that disaster management agency where President Bio don't create. The country they get money from there because through the disaster management agency, then they write projects there now, then they send them to development partners them so that we get money now as a nation for let them make small disaster place them, for let them solve them problem then they. One, it don't create job for Sierra Leoneans them, the youth them. Then number two, it don't create an avenue for let the country get money. Then one of the institutions and then the way President Bio don't create. Where every serious government they do. Also, it don't establish what we call forest guards as an institution. When Pakaba come for add to the police and create more jobs for Sierra Leoneans them and support the security sector, President Kaba it creates team up traffic warden establisher. Now a lot of people then they still get job there. So President Bioba come, it don't create another faction, it don't expand the security sector for support the ancillary bodies them, for support the security sector, especially now the environment sector of that country, so that then bad disaster no they occur. What the President Bio do? It don't create forest guards as an institution, as a security sector, ancillary security sector, meaning now that they help the security people them for help, for clean, for make disaster not occur. So they don't employ over thousands of Sierra Leoneans, young people them. Yanda, whether you land Bokubuko, you don't land Buko, you did it. So they don't create more jobs for the downtrodden. It does not matter which political party you find yourself. Also, when President Madam Yoka, it don't create the youth corps. That youth corps, it in Nigeria and other country that they do have, where every year then they take over 1,000 youth there from the youth ministry. Then they that youth corps. Then they make their youth man, they go experience. Then they make their youth man, they get small money where they don't collect. So at the end of the day, by the time that they don't already get placements into jobs them, then they connect with them, then they encourage the private sector. When are them private individuals we get businesses for absorb their youth today, for let them able get job and create job for them. Now so the country will seriously operate. And then good here, President Bio don't they do. And also we don't see the other youth them, President Bio still care about them. When they down there, according to APC, when they provoke them, they say, then when President Bio build that car wash, therefore don't go pay for their picking when they put in a limconco, when they pay for them in a private school. Instead of a go give car wash, how you want to reduce them to nothingness. And car wash people, they're not to nothingness. Now, serious people, them, when they are partners to Sierra Leone, they're responsible for make sure they salon go before. And if they're not able to go to school to reach that stage, because APC not create the enabling environment, APC make sure they destroy their lives them. Now that make President Bio create that car wash them now every chiefdom and every partner in the country. At least they're not going to go clean na dirty water, na gutter. They're not going to get sick. Then most of them are they get family. So you see how President Bio don't impact the family they are, their life they are. So these are the institutions, some of them, where President Bio don't create, where they create jobs, where they also create revenue for the country. Now we see another one where they are not showing Nanaya, the pineapple factory, where it don't bring. That they everlasting, where they produce pineapple a lot. Thousands of Sierra Leoneans they don't get job from the pineapple farm, where they work there, some of when a farmer, then they get small money now, and then the factory don't begin operate. The one way they work there, they say they get small money. When I remember President Bio begin Japan, where he go meet up that embarrassment where an Eskruma be go lay down a hotel, they not agree pay. Pastor President Bio pay for them, thief man them. Then he get for bring another project where they say they don't give money to Richard Conte, where they be hold at the goat and a CID about that project there, but they eat them. And Richard Conte and the APC, they don't begin pay that money, small. Where would they tell you and not believe? So now that factory don't they President Bio don't open up. People then they get job there. And I tell you now, the one way they affected directly, you don't need for cartel, let's say, President Bio they do because they are making money from there. And then they get a livelihood from there. And then they succeed from there. So now they know, say, things they don't change for the well. Them pensioner, them one the way they receive Munafa. Them free and quality education student, where they suffer with the SS4. President Bio don't pull SS4. President Bio don't create, they don't pay school fee again. Now look, the passes them at worst because the free and quality education, the quality don't they hang part now. That stress when they been get for go fair money for pay school fee and for buy crash car, all that thing there. You know they again. Now then they take that time they for study. Now when I see the result the way they come out, this now the system will be defend. When they be defend, they try to let them not spy. They say President Bio bad. Oh, they put bad policies in. But their policy I don't begin work. Now everybody they smile. We're picking in the past. When I don't see. So these are the type of thing that every serious government they do. Where President Bio is a human capital development. It hinge on them, but it do all the institutional development there for bring money to salon and create job. Government not they just give you job and take in a street, it go put you. It got to create the side inside the job they did. Then you go you go work there. Like what President Bio don't do. So you don't see. So now they do, but APC they not do. Now they have to because they don't get message, they don't scatter. When Fatima Bio go talk true, he go talk true na New York and na New Jersey, na America, yeah, about the fact say APC, because of all the good things President Bio don't do, we don't not be able to do. They don't worry because they don't get leader. They don't worry because they don't get structure. They don't worry because they don't get message. I want to share this video. When share this show, when share onto pages them, when they WhatsApp group them, when share them all over the place. Because this can message them. We're going to make for let somebody run away, a common and host quick. It take Okada or Iran, it take taxi, it go register. For continue. For vote for President Bio so that President Bio will continue for do the good thing them where they do for make salon continue for remain sexy and attractive. Now all the world then they attract themselves to salon. Every side they want to know than Australia. Because when President Bio come, now United Nations, everything about an salon, all the gap in them, their problem, it don't solve them. They make them number 5 person now the whole world as a global education trailblazer, champion. The whole Africa, now in one grade they pick as a president from Africa for represent Africa because the 5 continents them, they say, oh man, for pick one president where they join hand for become 5 member as an education champion. The entire Africa, no matter be the pick. Because now don't do well. So now don't see. So this is not the thing them. So now, because APC don't get no message, because by now election they can't close her. If APC didn't get message for the pass that message, but every day you criticize, it's not about criticism, not to in that opposition. Can now for 10 people and now say, oh, what you don't criticize. Even when Madam you they bring free education, can't tell we if you come, what you go do better than Madam you in free and quality education. But if you deny and refuse, say Madam you in free and quality education a lie, then what you go do? Because picking them when they know they pay school fee, parent them when they know they pay school fee, then they know. Now, this are the reason we make APC they serially try for set coup. So when Fatima Biogo talk the recent coup where they don't plan back, when they plan back, they don't put things in place. And that make Paulo Conte don't lost. When I know they say nowhere right now. Keep quiet. But you don't get for succeed because Paulo Conte don't attempt once for go kill Madabio, he come up at the war. Then they don't attempt with Femi Claudiusco for pull Umane for use it as a shield for overthrow Madabio. That one they fail. Then they go take small picking and they say August 10. They use all kind like them distance themselves. We make Adi Macaulay don't run away like today in client and then a jail, they come for camp represent them because now I'm told to let them come out, he will represent them. Now he don't run away now. So now don't see. Now they try to set that coup illegally for overthrow a democratically elected government of President Bill, they fail. So when Fatima they tell and say, and the current one back when they set now, when Fatima Bio they tell and say, they're not going to able to overthrow Madabio because Madabio get PhD in coup d'etat, where we support. And Madabio not ever become ashamed of that. It tell the whole world, not 10, I can't play and I see from the amount. It tell the whole world say yes, I've been set coup, and the whole world we know. Now the coup down there, now the whole world, where no blood not shed, they not kill nobody, they not beat nobody. From where the MPRC might be organized, they overthrow the bad government, when have been totalitarian government, where APC be the run. Then by make Kamade, ET Kamade, where they been dangerous. It's not easy for anybody set coup for them. But masterpiece coup, might be organizer. A planner, well, it come out very well. So you know, they all jump in the street and dance. It might be go shame for that. It don't ever shame about that. So why APC they halala? Why Umar Fofana they create issues around that one day? But then they Umar Fofana job they do. Because if you not create content, Fatima build them, Mada build them, then are newsmakers then. Now then they give people a way for let them eat. So when they talk good talk, then go take them. Then back get way for survive. When Fatima build talk that one day, they say about not too bad. Madam, you never shame about that one day. It's okay. The whole world we know, the whole world accepts and the first school that day in Africa where the whole world accepts. So not a bad thing that one day. They get PhD because they tell they at that age, within in 20s, for let able to pull APC that 10 day in Africa where no democracy not been there. But Madam, you're not professor, in coup d'etat. So are they continue for talking? He's not ashamed about that. Now legitimate coup, now Madam you be set. The second one now with Strasser, now legitimate coup. We all accept an Australian, we dance and enjoy. Not a crime. He's not ashamed of it. My family, I want to watch this thing real quick from the horse's mouth. That one I know say President Bill a tough man.
January 16, 1996, I walked into the office of the president as head of state of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I had not been elected. 4 years earlier, I was one of 30 heavily armed military officers, all in our 20s, who had driven from the war front into the capital city, Freetown. We had only one objective: to overthrow a corrupt dictatorship. It wasn't a violent coup. After we fired a few shots and seized the radio station, hundreds of thousands of citizens jumped onto the street to welcome us as liberators. If you are thinking this seems like a movie script, I'm with you. I was part of the ruling military government and I served in several roles. Some of my comrades and I staged another military coup, at this time against our own head of state and commander. Again, it was a bloodless coup. That is how I became the new military head of state in January 16, 1996. I was still only 31 years old.
So when I don't see, now this President Bill, he peacefully do a talk and attend. When I'm in front of the whole world, Ted, now the whole world, whether they get that for let you go explain your dreams, for let you go talk anything where you think say it good for the world for hearing. So why people then they worry? People then they worry, they get concerned.
Before August 10, they get by that stay, they say they want pull Madabio. Now under they pull Madabio now, they get PhD on coup d'etat. The man get PhD on coup. And they teach people they how to do coup. They say Madam must go. Now say you go. now for keep and day back. And when they keep and day, we no worry.
We had only one objective: to overthrow a corrupt dictatorship. Some of my comrades and I staged another military coup, at this time against our own head of state and commander.
So, family, when I don't see that video, now, possibly where the shame, now they go na world-class stage, where then they call TED, where the whole world for like explain the story and the reason, and the whole world clap for them. Then they allow possibly bad for going to TED. So what's wrong for let Fatima talk now one day? Fatima just remind APC back where they plan another coup again. Because right now, according to the spiritual, what they don't see, there's a big hole where it don't create between Madabio and that hole where APC then dig. Now they say they come for the inside. And they clearly know say that they don't dig that hole. They don't set that plan. So the first thing they know, if you let them understand, now this way they have to one. And I tell you, let nobody not afraid. When I go salon, I pass throughout the country. The security, a very strong Nasreli right now, more than ever before. And they tell you for free. APC they go plan out, but then they lay down at them blood because you don't go fight a state. You don't go try for suppress the survivor and the existence of other people in the state. Then peace in matter. Few of una not go able to Section 16 of the 1991 Constitution, we talk about the right to life, protection to life, to life, sorry. An exception to that life. If you involve yourself in insurrection, like what you do January, August 10, involved in unlawful riotous conduct, during that process, where you lost your life, now both case, you blame yourself. The law don't talk. So whatever APC don't plan, the first thing they don't know. President Bio on the track. President Bio not the shame with that. No. Anybody where I go to that country, the security sector where I see is strong. I go be one of the aim that they where I go to salon for. My brother, if you can't see the security sector where in that country, from Freetown, from Bo, na Kenema, na Kono, all over the country, when you go there, when you pass, now you go to say President Bio na real soldier. Now you know that Sierra Leone is safe. Hey, una forget about them boku labo then they holla. Una left them. They know they try them. They try and then they lay down at them law. Una don't forget, no, una don't worry about them. All right, I left that one day. Thank you, President Bio. You're a professor, Pakudita. Nobody know they will pull you. You're a professor. Not even professor emeritus. You're a professor. They will pull up. Now, a legitimate senior coupist for pull bad, but a powerful, now professor for pull bad government, now power. Then turn the literally. Now, a set coup at the mark democratically. Now, more than APC. It set coup at the mark democratically in 2018. It pulled them. Democratic coup. So that democratic coup, if you think you're a coupist, do democratic coup. Go register, bring campaign message, talk to people and tell them why they're for police. These are the ways you set democratic coup. But una not sabi. When they say coup, una they go and halayana. Una able pull President Bio. Una not get better sense. Una not they together. Anyway, this woman where they call Akisoya, this nuisance, this tribalist, this thief. We say he joined politics 2017 because Anes Krumah hand pick up. Where APC not even vote for him, then get a symbol for become mayor. Mistakenly, a Canada opposition. They look the country, say transform Freetown. All the money we don't collect from UNDP, all donor, you don't eat all. Now you don't go pay that other money. We put on BNM. Now the police, it didn't a police net for misbehavior, for flagrant misbehavior. It didn't a police net for thievery. It didn't a police net for multiple crimes them where you don't commit. Ago, this woman, una remember say after the August 10, I've been telling her say Akisoya they handed it. Now he organize each council on each ward for let they organize people. There's Samura Kamal spend more than $1 million. I tell you now, Hear me, anything we to talk, not to lie. We not go tell una this year. Me anything I talk not me the house goose get the outside. He said Akiso in bedroom what goose did it. This guy, I see when I one of the council or the way be the organized na party. Akiso I use her heavily. Now if you don't hide, a day on the run even after the August 10th. So Akiso I go change a name. He go give another different name. You don't know who that give that passport for him. Na immigration. They need for do that investigation. He go na embassy. He put a name for the one way they come America. He want escape with her for run away for like can seek asylum. Na ya. Na America ya. 9 policemen they catch him. 1 kilo. Because the police they tough and powerful. Then they pull up. Now una see how Akiso be misbehave. Allow the police to do their job. Then number 2, this man be don't beat somebody. When an APC posse beat at stab him, evidence day, complaint day against her. That is simple. I don't show Nanaya the videos. Not to lie. Not to lie. We know they lie. I don't show Una. Una don't see him. So at the end of the day, now the man this we Akisoya be the hell I know and give police them no chance for let the investigator. Now the man in the police custody. Akisoya, I've been telling us, say that go in the go, the focus for them misbehavior. Where he come, after where I don't want to say if ACC for prosecutor for that money, where it thief and go pay for a party, where no they ever work na city council for let them go make party in Peking Badly in England. That's what he go do. Now he pay that money because I say, and they call on Ben Kefala for 1 week for let them indict them. Now that indictment they then begin put, you see I say, now he run go pay. Then they can't deny me not pay. Look at the woman. Where would I go pay? Would I give money for let go pay? He give money let go pay. I not pay. I not pay. Tiffy Jankoliko. Tiffy why akata ole Akisoya Tiffy why oh Akisoya. So this tribalistic woman and Tifumaya, when it come, it challenge me because I've been talking where it can for arrest. I put that video, that audio. For them various crimes them and then misbehaviors them. You know, support Akisoya is a risk around citizens in Sierra Leone. She's a risk. For the survival of the state, the need for apprehend Akisoya, let it there somewhere. Let them keep an eye until all the committee that when they investigate for that insurrection, let end. Akisoya dangerous. And they tell you Akisoya a dangerous woman. Akisoya they behind the downfall of any institution, especially city council. So when it can I grab a challenge gentle, a run gun at the police station, we say they keep this guy where they misbehave to for that in councilor. It go there instead of for pull out by force, it go make rudeness in the police station, the cause. Now the worst is orderly behavior. Where do not till you get free time. You know, ordinary citizen. That position is there, any other person go candy. And you don't get for the next day. Then they go misbehave. The law, nobody know they above the law. The only person when they know they prosecute, where they in power, according to the 1991 constitution, when they know they go to Nigeria, where they in power, now the president. You hear it? So Akisoya don't offend the law. The law, the better bad one. If now na 2 things, if Akisoya not go tomorrow, na CID, na warrant of arrest for her. Any side where they catch her, not to CID again, they go. Na Pandemba Road now, then they go put her on a remand for charger. And they challenge her back. But let her go to CID tomorrow, something is awaiting her. But if you don't go there by her, whether you go na CID, you don't go na CID, you still get trouble. To go or not to go, then you make a choice. Any choice we make, if I for we in Sierra Leone. You say you don't transform free time. Who say you don't make? Who say you don't make? People then they register. In the no more they cause then they devise problem because they don't get message. When I listen to this guy, where Akisoya go back for go make rudeness na police for. When I listen now.
Diplomatic approach for talk to Freetonians, but some of us will use the radical approach for talk to Freetonians. I want for let the central government and each and every one of us sitting here and the world know say we are elected authorities. We get the power for pull 1,000 manpower from with various words and match the streets of Freetown. We cause unrest now Freetown. We able to do it. But the mayor, I can say this. But they go to a point where sometimes we for differ from the mayor. For pull people in a treat and ready for say, we're ready for anything we go come behind that. We're ready for the consequences. We're ready for anything we go happen behind that. Because you know go all the way to ransom because of political indifferences, because of political gains where you want to forget. So we pass the message to Freetonians and the world for let them know say we are more than prepared, we are more than ready, and we're ready for take the bull by the horn. If we complain them, they no idea to them, we go do waiting something necessary or bloody. And we are ready. Politician, you want foot for dinner jail, you want foot dinner do. So we're ready.
So now the mayor they had a good talk. So if you want food for dinner jail, let the mayor go now na jail. If they go tomorrow Friday, if for day na CID. If you not go back home, you get warrant. Multiple crimes. That one day. Where you make the money. Nothing you know they do na free time. Nothing you know they do. When disaster will call, they go work at map, they take video. If you get talk, say make your answer. They pull in teeth. Now you want to get teeth. Tito Nash. And they call him me and Tito Nash. They display teeth. It's map they pass. Oh, the mayor, they walk that one day. They don't need it for go work that's outside. You get for prevent the money we get make me. I don't blame him. Now Benkefala don't delay it. You don't blame him. And also, very importantly, I want to draw the attention of anti-corruption. Francis Benkefala and the Anti-Corruption Commission, I really want to take them very serious. I want to investigate this Freetown City Council. The one that we're responsible, the human resource, they were responsible for send money of staff them na Freetown City Council to NASIT. I want to know say there's a syndicate between Freetown City Council and a certain staff na NASIT, wherein Freetown City Council, anybody where they work there, we now go check right now. For more you don't begin work now, Freetown City Council, let them give a record of your NASIT where they pay. They're not they pay. Oh. They're not they pay for you. Oh. Freetown City Council, that human resource they way they through Akisoya them. Before and after, they pay all my way they work now Freetown City Council. If you not go check if then they pay you NASIT, you get yourself for blame, you go all, you don't get money. Then they connive with the one way they NASIT. Every month, that NASIT money where they get and they for send it to NASIT. Then they do them. Then they connive with somebody where they win an APC person. They get syndicate. Then they I get an evidence to that. If anti-corruption wants, I get an evidence to that. I go give them an evidence to that. I even forget that time they want to go Freetown. And I want to go to anti-corruption office to Benkefala. But because of the many things they want me to do, I'm able to go. Freetown City Council under Akisoya, they know they pay their staff, their NASIT. This is a very serious thing. Anti-corruption for go now. We not delay. We not go today, tomorrow. We not go there at the office right away. It's before they go change things there. We not go there right away. And everybody where they work in Freetown City Council, we not go now. We not go ask the human resource like you na a paper of una subscription. We said they pay una NASIT. Therefore, pull una the page from where you begin work na Freetown City Council. You NASIT where they court. Tell her like you all the sleep. Then go to NASIT office. Let us say give all the sleep. Where if they go, the human resource, they tell the person, say, let it go to certain person and NASIT. Now that person they go work with. That's what they tell you. When I go, that person where they involve, where they take una, it's a serious syndicate. Anti-corruption, when I go there, I know they talk and say that corner. Because if I don't call Benkefala, let go do it secretly. But I know they do it. I want to go now tomorrow with immediate effect or today. Well, if time don't late, they don't off now, but today they don't off it. Anti-corruption office not far from City Council. That human resource within a City Council. Yo, I get evidence. Anti-corruption. I want a sample of the evidence. I wanna call me at the show now. At the give now. Me, I get them. I want go there. Some people the way they don't it's the money. City Council, the human resource, the corruption where they. Anybody where they work in a City Council, if you not go now, for go check. You NASIT, whether the court by salary today every month. for go check out for more employee. You go retire, you don't get money. Then they eat all. Then they eat out. Hey, wait, gentle, they talk about this is a big syndicate. Then get somebody that human resource where they na city council. They get somebody na NASIT where they work there. When they do the connivance. So where you go from sending to that person directly. If you don't believe, una go right now. Una within the office, una don't hear this. Una go right now. Let una go ask for una sleep of what they be the send una money with. If una go see couple day. If una see a day, una can't change my name. Anti-corruption will not go immediately with immediate effect. When I go city council now, when I go check for people, staff them, they NASIT, then they eat all, then they pay. City council, then they pay. Then they pay. This is not the last one where they talk. Me not they talk against it. Then they pay. If we are not going to fine, I get evidence. Where they talk, we are not they believe. Me not gentle. Una do it tomorrow. If una able go today, una do it tomorrow. Let una they see the bolala where they for no na city council. Una where they work, una they go hala so all that stuff they have una not see they pay. Then it's all. Me na gentle the political hot goose. See don't pay me the fry for don't pay the nyaka. Una go register for continue for vote for President Bill. Let it remain there and continue for make Salon sexy and attractive. Una listen. President Bill go no side. When I listen to the music where JJ Vangan is sing, Bunyawi. And they tell una listen. All right. Una things in a play. I think in a play. City council then they eat all the couple, yeah. And they eat the couple. Me not gentle. Una share. Let's see what's really as a year. But una listen first to this music quickly.
Yo! JJV, I'm here to tell you who is Mada Bio. M-A-A-D-A, Mada. Man among all determined aspirants. Bio, B-I-O, be in office 2023. No, JJV says so. Bauba, Mada must stay. For development, Nasa, no Bauba. We vote for Bio, for enter good governance. Bauba, Mada must stay. Inclusive governance. Bauba, we vote for Bio, for wipe corruption. Bauba, Mada must stay. Listen, if you want to enjoy free quality education, if you want to enjoy uninterrupted electricity, Mada must stay for make salon sexy and attractive. Mada must stay for develop Sierra Leone, AW, road and bridges all over the country. Buy plenty buses, improve on transportation. Then we engage new ferries, so it go buy additional one. AW, plenty schools as well as hospitals. Now this make majority of Sierra Leone shall say, Bauba, Mada must stay for enjoy freedom of speech. Bauba, we vote for Bio for freedom of expression. Bauba, Mada must stay for attract investors. Bauba, we vote for Bio for defeat tribalism. Bauba, Mada must stay. What is? Now Mada Bio EF for makes a law with the MCC. We don't get developmental relationship with America. Madana the current chairman of African peer review. Madana the answer to Salon problem. Madana the solution to Salon problem. We tell you plenty, thank you for put Salon on global map. Now this make majority of Sierra Leone shall say, Bauba, Mada must stay. For give we enough money. Bauba, we vote for Bio for great job employment. Bauba, Mada must stay for build plenty factories. Bauba, we vote for Bio for provide electricity. Bauba, Mada must stay. Ayo, this is JJV. Respect to all SLPP media bloggers on social media. Thank you for the good job they do. We the patriotic Sierra Leone, they appreciate you now because now they debunk the fake news the way they can on social media. The likes of Gentle Patrick Madakoma, the political hot goose network, is also the PRO SLPP North America. He's the godfather of the SLPP social media. Respect to Abigail Kromati, of the Hot Goose Network. Shout out to the SLPP North America 2023 media team. Mustafa Pabai Attila, you did it. Loklesa Pandayeke of the People's Network. Members of the Grey Movement. Dima the Great. DJ Force. What about you, General Kaloko? Memona Rappel, you did it. The CEO of the Viewfinders. What about you, SLPP Koma? All social media of the SLPP, we respect you now. JJ Vagan says so. If you respect the views and aspiration of HE, the President, Madabio, dancing with me, Bauba, Madam must stay. Give me Muna for money, Bauba. We never vote for Bio, for great job employment, Bauba, Madam must stay. For build plenty factories, Bauba. We never vote for Bio, for provide electricity, Bauba, Madam must stay. Bauba, Madam must stay. Bauba, we never vote for Bio. Bauba, Madam must stay. Bauba, we never vote for Bio.
You don't for me? Hot Goose Network TV.